I'm going to show you how to install ELMS CLE. So CLE stands for Collaborative Learning Environment. And the first thing you're going to want to do is get it off of drupal.psu.edu. So you should see it in the download section. So I've already downloaded it. And when you go to install, you'll see ELMS Collaborative Learning Environment Alpha 1. Save and continue. Put in my info. Now we'll put in the typical site information, just like any normal Drupal installation. Okay, we're going to hit save and continue. Wait a second, as it's using profile seedling, you can see up there. That's why there's a distribution out so quickly. So this is what you'll get by default. So there isn't a lot of usability that's been put into this. This is basically just to get something out there to react to. So the administrative types of functionality are at the bottom, just like in ELMS, which is now being called ELMS Content. The student type of thing, so this is where students would come and interact. So the whole point of CLE is kind of like a closed Flickr environment. So it's for a course, so if you imagine this being a course, and students can come in and you see I've just have this sample information in here. So there's my little lesson space. I can rate it using 5-star. I can add more images to this exhibit. So what a typical student workflow would look like is come in, create an exhibit space, choose a gallery to put that exhibit in. And this is basically just to allow that other students can come in and comment on any of these spaces. So if I want to add a comment to this person's space, which it's mine, so it doesn't make much sense, I can go ahead and do that. Save. And then we'll have a comment to this. So you'll see show hide comment. By default, it opens it up. So you can collapse these away, show them. If I wanted to add an image to this exhibit, click Add Image. Pretty simple. You see it automatically associates to the current exhibit I'm working in, but I could switch over to my Lesson 3 space if I wanted to. There's also final submissions. So the process involved here would be you have a class, they're submitting images. Right now it only does images. They're submitting an array of images, if you will, so I can go and add as many of these as I want. I can also reorder them if there are multiple ones. The first one in the stack being the one that shows up in the exhibit space here. So that's why there's the little cool Drupal guy there. The typical workflow for a class in this setup would be students have an assignment in which they're to get critique and feedback from the class as a whole. So everything that they post into an exhibit is available to the class. After a certain point, they'll get feedback, hopefully improve on their work, and then they come into the My Submissions, or My Final Submissions area, in which this is a submission that's just going to the instructor. This can have assignments as opposed to galleries, so there's two different taxonomy terms going on here. And then they upload their images that they wish for final review. So from an instructor perspective, once they have that, and I mean the instructor obviously can come in and participate in the community side. But down at the bottom, you'll see a couple administrative tasks. So there's gallery lists so that they can change what galleries exist, and that just jumps to the taxonomy page. There's comment statistics, which will kick out some basic statistics. There's the assignment list, so if I go to the assignment list, it will allow me to change the assignments in use. There's also a rubrics tab to view the rubrics that have been implemented, and the next video is going to go over more of the protected side of this environment in terms of the rubrics and assignment studio. So there's the terms for my assignments. I can view my rubrics if I need to, so I only have 5 at the moment, and there's 7 assignments. I can add a new rubric, and click Add. You'll see there's a little interface to rubric creation as well. So next video I'm going to go over more of this aspect to it with creating rubrics and then actually what assessing a student would look like.